Hi guys, good morning. Actually, it's afternoon here. Good afternoon, guys. How are you today? If you're looking at this, the replay of this Facebook Live, and for some reason you don't know who I am Patricia Joseph of ProfitsByPurpose.com, and I believe that your profits, your wealth, is certainly connected to your purpose. So don't chase after the money. Don't chase after the wealth. Chase after your purpose, and the wealth will follow. One of my mentors, the great and the late Dr. Miles Monroe, he says really that the wealthiest place on earth is the cemetery. I know you've heard that before. The wealthiest place on the earth is the cemetery. Why? Why is the cemetery? Why is the graveyard the wealthiest place on earth? Because in the cemetery lies great men and women whose lives you were never impacted by. In the cemetery lies inventions that were never invented. In the cemetery lies authors whose books we were never able to read. Cures for diseases that we were never able to experience. Why? Why? Why is that so? Because these men and women were too afraid to get over their fear. They were too afraid to step up. They were too comfortable in their good life to make a difference in the world, to make the difference that they are called to make. They were too afraid. They were too comfortable in their good life. So what I want to ask you today is, are you too comfortable in your good life? Are you too good to be great? You may say, well, things are going well for me. I have a good job. I have a good family life. I have a car. Things are good. Things are good. But the thing about it is that the enemy of best is usually good. The enemy of best is usually good. You hear that? So if you're too comfortable to stretch, to grow, to reach for higher, to go for more, then what are you doing with your life? The pain of regret will be greater. The pain of regret is going to be greater than the pain of growth, because oftentimes growing is not a comfortable thing. Hi Lisa, good morning. Hi Avanda, thanks for joining me. Growing is never comfortable. It's never comfortable. Alright, so you have to decide to step up and to be all that you're meant to be. I remember once I was talking to a family member, and I said, well, you have to start doing videos to grow your business. And you know what she said to me? She said, I don't want to do videos, Patricia, for my business. And I said, why? I thought she was afraid of public speaking, or speaking on video, speaking on camera, which, we know can be intimidating. And she said, no, what I am afraid, she says, I am too dark. I am too dark-skinned to be on video. Could you believe that? She's too dark-skinned to be on video, to be on camera. And yes, I know that we live in a world where people are very race and color conscious. But when you stand before your master and he asks you to give an account for your life, account for the gifts that he gave you, what are you going to say? That, Lord, I'm too dark. I was too dark-skinned. I didn't like the skin you put me in, so I couldn't make the impact that I was supposed to make. Is that what you're going to say? Because the parable of the talents where, I'm paraphrasing here. The master, he gave, 3 servants gifts. He gave talents. He gave one 5. He gave one, 2. 5. He gave one 5. He gave one 2. And he gave the other one 1. And he went off, and, he went off for a long time. And when he came back, he wanted an account for what he gave these servants. And the one who got the 5, he said, well, master, I turned it into 10. And the one he gave the 2, he said, well, Lord, I turned it into 4. And the one that he gave the 1, and remember, he gave them according to their ability. The one he gave the one, what did he say? He said, Master, I was afraid. I'm paraphrasing here. He said, Master, I was afraid, and so I hid the talent. I hid it and I kept it safe, and here is your talent. Here is the one gift you gave me. And what did the master say? Was he sympathetic? Jesse, was he sympathetic? Avanda, was the master sympathetic? Did he say, let me give you 3 steps to overcoming your fear, so that going forward, you know, this is how you could move forward without fear? Was he sympathetic to that servant? No. He was angry. He was angry, and what did he call him? He called him a wicked and slothful servant. Wicked and slothful servant. That is very deep. That is very harsh. That is harsh. Wicked. I mean, the guy was afraid, right? He was afraid. And here the master is calling him wicked. Why did he call him wicked? Why do you think? Wicked. That's a harsh word. I think he called him wicked because, you know, the difference that you are meant to make, the people that you are meant to serve, that thing that you're called to do, it is way more important than your fear. The difference you're called to make in this world is way more important than your fear. And the thing about it is that fear comes in all shapes and sizes, okay? Hi, Alyssa. So nice for you to join me here. How you doing, girl? Hi, Aisha. Right? So, you know, fear comes in all shapes and sizes. Fear of public speaking. One of the greatest fears. Fear of public speaking. Fear of failure. Fear of looking stupid. Fear of what? All kinds of fears. Fear of going broke. Fear of going broke. And here's the thing, if you're afraid of going broke, or you have that fear of going broke, then you will never invest in yourself. You will never spend your money to invest in yourself. So then you will never be able to have the opportunity to be all you can be. So fear comes in all shapes and sizes. As I told you, my family member, she told me she was afraid of doing video because she's too dark skinned. Like, come on. You understand? So what I want to ask you today is, are you too good to be great? Because the enemy of best is good. The enemy of best is good. So, are you too comfortable in your good life? Are you settling for less than you know you're supposed to be? So I just want to encourage you today, and I don't want to come across as too serious. You know, I am a serious person. Right, but I don't want to come across as too serious, but I just want to ask you to ponder on this question, to think about, are you too good to be great? All right, are you too happy in your good life? I see my sister is looking there. Hi, Sharon. That's my little sis. I love her so much. All right, so listen, step up. Go beyond the fear. I know that even getting on camera, this is my second day of doing my Facebook Live, okay? I'm seeing so much love. Who's sending me all that love? Thank you. If you like what I'm saying, give me some hearts, people. Give me some hearts. All right, so, yeah, what I want to say is that, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, what I want to say, when I look at you all, I forget, you know, you all are so warming my heart that I forget what I'm going to say. I love the hearts. Keep sending them. All right, so step up. Be all that you're called to be. All right? Yes, I was talking about fear of being on camera. So your fear might be being on camera. This is my second day of doing Facebook Live. And you see the thing, the numbers counting down. 3, 2, 1, go. And when I come on, I don't even know what I'm going to say. Right? I mean, I have an idea, but then, you know. Right? So your fear may not be fear of being on camera. It might be fear of looking stupid, as I said. Fear of people talking about me. Who does she think she is? Or who does he think he is? All right, and even in your case, you know, showing up in your life may mean that, you know, you might have a passion for helping needy families, and so you have this desire to start a non-profit. So what are you waiting on? All right, what are you waiting on? So guys, I just hope that this was, you know, inspiring for you today. And think about that question. Am I too great? Am I too good to be great? Am I playing small? And if I am playing small, then I encourage you this year, 2017, come on, step it up. I love you all, and this is just, you know, I hope that these are going to just be short tips every day to connect with you, to say hi, to inspire you, to empower you, because that is what I do. I empower you. I try to empower you to think big, to reach for everything that you can reach for, to go beyond what you even thought possible. The Word of God says that He will do exceedingly abundantly above all we can even ask or even think about. All right? So don't hold yourself in. Don't place the limits on yourself. Hi Karen, Mailing. How are you, girl? All right. Hi, Cavell. Thanks for joining me. So if you all think what I said today makes some sense, give me some hearts. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll connect with you soon, okay? God bless you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.